Hello, it's a talk episode for March 11th, 2022. Theo's doing his usual stop at the usual spot to look for whatever he can see. I don't know what it is. We shall see. Sorry, cyclist went by, so I decided to intone deeply in a way that would encourage the cyclist to keep on biking. Sadistic sort of bastard that way. Yeah. I finished How Long Till Black History? How long till Black History Future Month? By N.K. Jemisin, collection of short stories, of which I'd really reacted poorly to the first one, and there was stories of varying quality, some of which I really enjoyed quite a bit, some of which were more just sort of, punchlines, just like, oh, okay, that was interesting, but I'm not going to particularly go back to that at all. Here, I'm going to pause. Yeah, so a wide variety. Though, yes, the first story I really took not well about. And it is very much a story in dialogue with The One Who Walks Away from Amelie's by Ursula K. Le Guin. So I was like, oh, okay, now what am I reacting poorly to? There's a certain tone to it that got my hackles up. And it's like, okay, is this fragile white dude ego, or is it something that actually is maybe trying to needle me, and that's maybe a good thing? So I figured what I would do is first go off and read the Ursula K. Le Guin story, which is what I'm doing at the moment. And someone reading it on YouTube. I'm doing that at the moment. And then I will go back and re-listen to the story again, just to kind of get that much, a little bit more sunk deep in, because, well, some of the other stories were interesting. Some of them were like, oh, this might be a part of larger worlds that she as a novelist has created. And I do get the sense that maybe she's somebody who works better in the longer field. But I wanted to, I figure I would go back. That's the one that I really wanted to kind of, the one that pisses me off the most is always oftentimes, okay, well, that's the one I want to focus on because it elicited a reaction to me, whereas I enjoyed some of the other stories, but I don't know if they're going to particularly stick in my head. And to be honest, to be fair, I don't know how much of the one that pissed me off did, other than there was just a certain tone that rankled, that felt like it was somebody talking down to a reader. I'll pause again, because, so far I tried her, is it 1,000 or 10,000 Kingdoms, which is the start of a trilogy, and I kind of bounced off of it. And I really liked The City We Became, which definitely is very much kind of lit, spoken poetry, kind of jazz riff, but really kind of invigorating and very political. And political in a way that, like, okay, this is like you've embraced it, you've made it a part of the book, and it's got energy to it. And I enjoyed that. And it's like this is the city of New York, and trying to kind of dig into that. So I enjoyed that. Well, very much, So I really enjoyed that. So, short stories, novelist, oftentimes it does kind of come off as a workplace for larger novels more than crafted little works of art in themselves. But we'll see. I've been continuing with my productivity of just getting little bits done on a variety of little projects, and actually, getting a fair bit done this week because of it, versus trying to do stuff on the weekend where I always say, like, oh, I'm going to get a big swath, and I end up getting even smaller bits done on the weekend. So this hopefully is something I can either maintain, or I can retain the memory of, hey, you were doing this well at one point for a week here, because I've actually made it the whole work week, of knocking away at stuff like a little bit of writing, a little bit of my vocal exercises, which it was already doing, but a little bit of doing video editing, and a little bit of prep work for videos. So hopefully when I do have a time, I will say, oh, I've kind of knocked together enough notes that I'm really just ready to sit down and go. And it's also given me time to, like, oh, I added some notes to Zendiggy, and then something came into my mind, which is like, oh, okay, that's a little bit more of, like, that's the core of the book, that's the core of the discussion. Maybe I can pare away some of the other stuff that I had to put down as notes. Maybe I can make that smaller and bump up the kind of core idea that I had. That would be good. That might be a step forward in my incredibly slow evolution as somebody talking about works and wanting to talk about big things about the books I read. Not just talking about the minutia and doing plot summaries and shit like that, even though apparently I love a good plot summary. Actually, a good plot summary would be one that was, like, over in a sentence versus one that took up 3/4 of a review, because that really is the boring bit that people have to get through to get to what's hopefully the meat. Sometimes I don't think there's a lot of meat in my reviews. All right, other than that, good day. Except I fucked up with Ja, because we've been talking about vacations, and then she but she did some research immediately after talking about vacations, which is like, oh, fucking how much it's going to cost to go anywhere, even somewhere shitty, for a little time. And it's like, I'm like, oh, fuck. I immediately kind of go, oh God, we're spending this much money on the deck. I'm going to be this much in debt. I have to pay it off. And oh my God, what are we going to, how are we going to afford this? Oh my God, maybe we should find something on the island that's super cheap. And it's like, totally put her into a funk because of my own usual reaction about money, which isn't me being cautious and being spendthrift, it's me panicking, which really sucks. So, again, something I need to work on. All right, under the glare of the lights, I will say that's the end of the Dark episode, or videos later.